But the solution to this Ebola virus is not because we are not washing our hands, it's because we have refused to wash our soul, it's because our soul is dirty. We have turned our back from the words of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We have embraced dunya and put dunya on our heads. You know, if you look at the Anbiya, the people that Allah sent before us, and Allah mentions them in the Quran, Lord, and the people of Ad and Samud, the people of Hud, the people of Musa, the people of Fir'aun, you name them. The people of Noah. Allah punished each one of those nations for just one sin they were committing. Now if you look in our time today, what is it that we see here? The people of Lut, alayhi salam, what did Allah punish them for? Allah destroyed a whole nation. No nation sent angels, they took the earth and turned it upside down. Allah said they made those who were up to go down, and the things that were down, they bring them up. They brought them, meaning they turned it upside down. What were they doing? They were involved in sodomy. That is man sleeping with man. Woman sleeping with man, as we see in our country today. Gays and lesbianism. And this attitude, these nasty attitudes, are not only confined to the non-Muslim. There are Muslim brothers among us who are even involved in those things. There are Muslim brothers who sleep with other men. There are Muslim women who sleep with other women. Allahu Akbar. And not only that they do it, but they go public with it, and they force other people to join them in their misdeeds, in their disobedience to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Many of our brothers who work in government today, most of them, they have left Islam, they've gone astray. Most of them who work in bank and other institutions, they want to fit into society. You want to fit into society? Why don't you fit in the society of believers? Why don't you try to fit into the society of believers? You want to fit into the society of dunya? Allahu Akbar. Adaru dunya daru fana'i wa daru tabayyun bi ghayri ma'ani. This dunya is like a song you sing. It's a place that will come to an end. A song you sing, there's no meaning. Allahu Akbar. Now today we have a virus. Wallahi, everything that Allah says in the Quran, we need to sit and ponder about it and reflect on the words of Allah, because everything is happening here. Allah says, يَوْمَ يَفِرُّ الْمَرْءُ مِنْ أَخِيهِ وَأُمِّهِ وَأَبِيهِ وَصَاحِبَتِهِ وَبَنِيهِ لِكُلِّ امْرِئٍ يَوْمَئِذٍ شَأْنٌ يُغْنِيهِ. Allahu Akbar. He said, a day shall come upon mankind when a man shall run away from his brother, from his mother and his father, from his relatives and his children. And each soul that day will be engaged with his or her own problem. In another ayah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, He said, though they will see each other, يَوَدُّ الْمُجْرِمُ لَوْ يَفْتَدِي يَوْمِئِذٍ بِبَنِيهِ وَصَاحِبَتِهِ وَأَخِيهِ وَفَصِيلَتِهِ الَّتِي تُؤْوِيهِ وَمَنْ فِي الْأَرْضِ جَمِيعًا ثُمَّ يُنْجِيهِ. Allahu Akbar. Even though they see each other, but a man will wish that the day will come, a man will wish that he can save himself from the punishment of Allah by using his brothers, his sisters, his relatives, and even those who shelter him, or anything that he can lay his hands on in dunya, to use it to protect himself and save himself from the calamities of Allah, from the torment of the time. Don't we see these things happening in our time today? Today, when a man and his brother, they are walking in the street, and the brother is vomiting, when they say Ebola, the man will run away from his brother. A woman will drop the child because the child is vomiting and the child has been labeled as an Ebola patient. The woman will leave the child and run away. You don't see people dying in the street. Family members don't want to come around. Allahu Akbar. Are we not learning? Where are the people of Islam? الذين يذكرون الله قياما وقعودا وعلى جنوبهم ويتفكرون في خلق السماوات والأرض. Where are they? Or we have followed dunya. And some of our failure today is attributed to our imams, our religious leaders. They have failed to do their work. None of us imams will become imam for dunya. We are imam because of what we can put in our pocket. We are imam because of the respect we can demand for him or being. You want respect? You must respect Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah will respect you. قُلْ إِن كُنْتُمْ تُحِبُّونَ اللَّهَ فَاتَّبِعُونِي يُحْبِبْكُمُ اللَّهُ وَاللَّهُ غَفُورٌ رَحِيمٌ. He said, tell them, O Muhammad, that if you love Allah, if you adore Allah, you devote yourself to Allah, you worship Him, you submit yourself to Him, you honor Him, then love me, Muhammad. Meaning love the things that Allah has told me to do. Because His khuluq was the Quran, His lifestyle was a clear explanation and a walking dictionary of the Quran. Say to love me and Allah will love you. Follow me and Allah will love you. How many of us are following the footsteps of Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam? We live in our time today. Everything that was done in the past for which individual nations were destroyed, everything is happening. Today you have lesbianism, you have gayism, you got fornication. In fact, in today's life, most of our Muslim brothers, almost every household you enter today in this country, and most of the countries around, but let's speak of Liberia, almost every household we enter, there's a bastard child in our house. Allahu Akbar. And the sad thing about it is, we are not thinking. We do these things and we are proud of it. We do these things and we are proud of it. We are not even ashamed of our sin that we commit. We should be crying. So before you sanctify your hands, before you pluralize your hand, you should go and sanctify your soul and make sure that you cleanse your soul so that the words of Allah can abide in your soul. And if the words of Allah abide in your soul, then they will be reflected in your attitudes. But even as it is, in this state of emergency, we are still going about doing the wrong things. You see people in the street. As it is raining now, most people are drinking liquor. The liquor stores are making more money because they say, if your body is hot, the virus cannot go in your body. Allahu Akbar. Some people say, the medicine for the virus is Ghana, cane juice, alcohol. Allahu Akbar. And some of them go around saying, the medicine for this virus is sex. And the sex they are talking about is illegal sex. Girlfriend, boyfriend. Allahu Akbar. Do you think you live forever? Do you think you live forever? Have we not thought about the people of Noah, alayhi salam, the people of Noah, the people of Ad and Thamud, the people of Hud, the people of Saleh? Do we not read the stories of these people? Allah destroyed them. You know, back then, when someone stole a phone, Allah would destroy a nation. When someone stole a radio, Allah would destroy a whole nation. When someone stole a pen, Allah would destroy a nation. While in our time today, we are stealing the phone, we are stealing the pen, we are stealing the radio, we are doing all at the same time. And you don't expect that Allah will be angry with us. You don't expect that Allah will be angry with us. Allah says He created us for one reason, and that one reason is for us to worship Him and be grateful to Him. Where is the gratitude that we show to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? Can you show gratitude to someone in disobedience? أقول قولي هذا وأستغفر الله لي ولكم فاستغفروه إنه كان للأولين غفورا رحيما.